Okay, so I'm listening to the radio. I'm cruising, I'm driving, and I'm not gonna say who I'm listening to, but you see it on podcasts, tons of YouTube channels, people pushing this AG1 stuff. This AG1 is junk. It's absolute junk. Do your research on AG1. They pay these people a crap ton of money to advertise or to talk about AG1, and it is just. I'll click it. I'll put a link in the description. I mean, it's junk. Most of the supplements that people are pushing are absolute junk. They'll have minuscule amounts of this and this and this, because you know what? It's not regulated by the Food and Drug Administration. So they can claim stuff. Well, I have this percentage of this, or it's a proprietary blend. So when you hear proprietary blend, right off the bat, you should say to yourself, it's bullshit. And I think I made a video about this before, but it's just, so I'm hearing it. I've been on the road, for, I don't know, since 7 o'clock this morning, and it's noon. And, and it's just one stupid, advertisement, for AG1 or, most of the supplements, in the lifting world, there's a guy, Greg Duchette or whatever, he's got this Turkestan stuff, and supposed to help you with your testosterone or some other crap, I don't know. And but he swears by it. And it's clinically tested and yada, 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 he says. So I think there was a YouTube guy, and so he had it, and he was on it for 40 days, and it basically says bullshit without, getting into it. I'll have to maybe attach this video or his video to this too, but it's just, there's junk. It's just junk, and, I kind of think I'd like to see the FDA step in and regulate some of this stuff, because, your protein shakes and your this and your that and your pre-workouts and yada, 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 they just don't have the percentages of the stuff that they're claiming that's in it, and I don't think there's any real resource to go to verify the contents of certain products. If there is, let me know. I'd certainly like to check it out. There was a guy, it was More Plates, More Dates. And I don't know if he's still doing YouTube videos or not, but he was pretty hot and heavy for a while, and then he just kind of petered out. And I don't know if that was because he exposed, my understanding is he exposed the, I can't think of that guy's name. You got to eat more liver, and, that carnivore guy with the bushy beard, and then here you find out the dude was on all kinds of drugs, cycles, for to keep him all jacked up, and it had nothing to do with the supplement line, because the supplement line was junk, and the guy was making millions of dollars. So was his partner. And then when he got exposed for juicing up, and most of these guys do, you don't get to be a Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler or any of these other mass monsters because you eat quality food. You're eating real food, man. If you believe that, you're as dumb can be. And these guys are taking a concoction of different drugs, and in order to get this growth. And you look at these guys, 5'6", 5'7", 5'4", 5'9", 5'10", and they're just, massive muscular individuals. It's not natural, guys. It's not natural, and it's not because they're sucking down 15 gallons of protein every day. Protein, you got to have protein, mind you, yes, but they've got a lot of other concoction drugs and pills that they're taking in order to get that big and beefy. I've said this before in another video. You know, the average guy can put on 20 to maybe 40 pounds of muscle naturally. That's it. If you're going to put on any more than that, you're doing drugs. I think somebody brought up Sam Sulek the other day, how he dropped weight, to compete, got his pro card, and now 30 some days later, he went from 216, 217, whatever, and he's back up to 270. Somebody said, in a little over 30 days. Man, these guys are not going to have long lives, I'm telling you. Then there was a 19-year-old, and the drug cycle that this kid is on, I'm telling you, you cannot put on that much muscle mass at 19, at 23, naturally. Just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. I don't give a shit what these people tell you. It doesn't happen. You should always try to eat as clean as possible. And I certainly try to get as much protein as I can per day. And then try to get my rest. Sleep is important. I've said this in other videos too. But man, your food quality, your rest. If you can't do that very well, it's going to be tough for you. So I think I have to turn up here, don't I? No. Gosh, this AG1. Man, don't drink that crap. It's crap. And I'll find that video and I'll put it in the description. And it's just junk, man. And then the guy talks about how much some of these influencers are being paid, and it's thousands of dollars, man. It's a chunk of cash. And wait, do I want to turn here? Yeah, I want to turn here. I'm going to turn here. Yeah. And it's thousands of dollars in cash, or maybe even millions. I don't know. But they're ripping people off, and it's just terrible what these people are doing. And these young guys are buying it left and right. These supplements. A lot of them, they're not cheap. And I mean, you got to read the ingredients on the back. They're full of fillers and just crap, things that aren't good for you. Anyway, so that's my 8-minute video on AG1 and supplements. Golly. So if you guys know of something out there that really breaks down the supplement industry and looks at these folks and what their actual ingredients are and the percentages and so on and so forth. If there is somebody or a company like that out there, shoot me a comment, let me know, and I'd appreciate it. And again, please like and subscribe, and and again, leave a comment, and I'd really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a dime. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.